Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Anthony, and today we have none other than a very flashback of the early '90s. To be quite honest, 1994 to be exact. Here we have the Jetfire Cyberjets. It's been a long time since I've seen these guys. But hey, guys, I hope you guys are having a great day, great night, weekend, and weekday. And today, like I said before, we're not doing anything that's recent. We're doing something that is from the blast of the past. Lord, oh my goodness, I am glad that I can say, guys, that did a review. I don't remember ever seeing a review on the Cyberjets. I was definitely doing some reminiscing about some of the Transformers that we've had back in the early '80s and '90s, and I came across Jetfire since we were at one point we were on a hot streak talking about Jetfire and all his many iterations and big how he's about to have a if he hadn't already had a refresh, he's about to have another refresher coming out again. That's the Siege Jetfire, I'm correct. So I wanted to throw it back to 1994 with the Cyberjet Jetfire. Oh my goodness, guys. I don't have no boxes, no instructions. I don't even know what I even did with the Spec Tech, because I even had the Spec Tech of Jetfire. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and take him off this rotating base. And, oops, there we go. Let's see, and let's stop this right fast. So let's go ahead and actually take a look at this small fellow, shall we? So Jetfire has been one of my favorites, as you know, for a long time. Yeah, when you think about Jetfire, you think about you can either think about the G1 Jetfire, Siege Jetfire, Armada, Cybertron, any of those Jetfires, but but this one guy here don't get any love because he has been forgotten about. This is basically during the time that G2 was in effect, but was actually kind of coming to the end of G2 after the 86, 86, yeah, 84 through 88 cartoon of the Transformers basically went off. And Hasbro was actually still pumping out Transformers, but in the G2 continuity. And this is when the Cyberjets kind of made their appearance within the G2 universe. And I held on this guy for a long time. My original versions, I held on to them for a long time. In my first collection, I sold them, and then seeing this guy again, I picked him up, and he was basically all there. So, without further ado, I'm basically going to show you how what does come with Jetfire are these two missiles. Okay, so go into transformation mode. It's basically kind of simple and easy. And take the you can actually take one of the missiles off, and actually what you want to do is actually make sure everything's straight for him. And then what you want to do is actually take him and actually bring his cockpit part up. And actually, what you want to do next is actually take the arms, straighten them out, bring them back. Straighten them out, bring it back. But with this arm right here, what you're going to do, let me kind of give you just a little more of what you need to see. So what I'm going to do is actually kind of bring this backwards to the back, make sure it's all the way in a straight line. And what you want to do is actually take this hand, turn it around. Oops. Get Jetfire right. Okay, there we go. What you want to do is actually make sure that this arm is straight, and there's like two little divots right here. where one is going to go in here and the other is going to rest upon this. So what you're going to do is actually line it up and pull it in. There we go. And there you go. All right. On the other side, you want to make sure that this little piece right here, can't hardly see it, but that little piece right there lines up with that little port right here. And put that in there all together. And there we go. So when you do want to take the legs and bring this part back, when you bring the waist part back, you want to actually take the legs here and turn it. And small little part, it's a small little port right here. You want to put it inside that little peg right there. One side right there. Well, let me see. Put both in there. One side and the other side. There we go. 1 and 2. Straight and simple. That's how the back should, how the bottom should look. And the thing about this Jetfire, as you can see the G2 symbol on there. So this is G2. And thing about this Jetfire, he does have a sweep out wings. And that's what I love about this Jetfire. And then a nod to the original. And then he has landing gear. Bring out the landing gear. Bring them down. And there you go. We have Jetfire in his jet mode. A very sleek and beautiful jet mode as he is. I love this jet mode. And like I said, he has 2 missiles. Every one of the Cyberjets came with 2 missiles. Hooligan came with 2 missiles. Air Raid came with 2 missiles. Strafe came with 2 missiles. And there were some others that actually came with 2 missiles far in total. There was actually about 6 of the Cyberjets. And to me, the leader of the Cyberjets was Jetfire, as far as for the Autobot side. There was 3 Cyberjets for Autobots, 3 Cyberjets for the Decepticons. But this is basically a look at a throwback of from the 1994-95 era of G2, with here none other than Jetfire. For the places that you actually can find him, you can search in your local toy shops, because I know they may do a lot of retro vintage toys, so you can check there. Check online, like eBay. You might, I doubt it seriously, you might find them anywhere. You might find them anywhere, might not find them anywhere else except for on eBay. But this is a quick look at one of the best Jetfires in a small scale that Hasbro ever made here, which is actually the Cyberjet Jetfire. All right, guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. I am on my way to 500, so we can actually give you more sharing and liking. Before I let you guys go, let me show you something else too. So let me go ahead and transform him right fast. And as you can see, this guy here is easy to transform. Very easy to transform. There's nothing hard about him. Nothing hard at all. You're going to paint that around, sweep the wings back, take these arms, bring them around. There we go. Done. Okay. Just to give you guys like a little size comparison, let me show you how small this Jetfire is. And surprisingly, nobody has reviewed him, and I'm wondering, is this Jetfire a reject? Okay, so here goes Power Glide. And here goes Windblade. So that's to give you a perspective. Let me try to get Windblade right here. Give you a perspective on how small he is in contrast to the others. So Hasbro, I believe, at this time on their last leg, and that's G2 for you. So they're actually trying to keep it alive, but thank God the Beast Wars, because Transformers were brought back to life. So I give Beast Wars that. So, but by fact, guys, you guys have a great day, night, weekend, and weekday, and I see you guys back here at the Toy Action Figure Review. And remember, guys, God loves you, despite all that you're going through, whether it's good or bad. He still loves you. You guys have a great time, and for all those who enjoyed the 4th of July, I hope you got some rest, because you know how Mondays are. You know how Mondays are. Back to the grind. All right, guys. You guys have a good evening and good night. You have all that great stuff. But thank you for coming by once again. Peace.